Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia, and if you are new, welcome, and if you are not new, well, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Why was I fumbling the intro like that? But you already know I'm not going to redo this, so it is what it is, okay? So in today's video, I have my client. I've actually done a previous video with her. She was in my how to blow dry natural hair video, so I will be sure to link that down below. But today we're just going to be doing a silk press on her, and I'm going to be styling her with some feather curls and also trimming her in. So I wanted to just show you guys the process, and I sped up the blow dry only 10%, so that way it's not too fast, but it is slightly sped up just because I didn't want this first part of the video to be too long. But I didn't want to speed through it, just so anybody that's maybe in cosmetology school or they want to learn how to work with different texture hair, you can kind of grasp it a little bit better when it's slower. So that's why the beginning of this video is going to be a little bit slow compared to the rest. So I made sure that my client, she's already shampooed 3 times and she was hit with a deep condition as well as a steam treatment, and I do that during the shampoo and everything. You guys, if you want to see a video on that, I will also be sure to link that down below as well. But basically, she's already been freshly washed and deep conditioned. I did put a heat protectant in her hair prior to recording this video, but we decided after I was already done blow drying the first section, like, let's record. And she is always down to let me record her, but I was trying to, I don't know, trying to be super professional this day. And she was like, girl, what are you doing? Like, where's your camera? So I'm like, all right, bet. So that's why I started on the first section the way I did. And that's why the bottom section underneath was already blown out, okay? So I did use a heat protectant and I just distributed that throughout her hair. And now I'm just going in with my Paul Mitchell 427 paddle brush, as well as my Speed Freak by Russ blow dryer. You guys already know these are my fave to use. And I'm just making sure that I detangle every section prior to blow drying her out, because I do want to make sure that she is nice and smooth and there's no tangles, because as you can see, her hair texture is very curly and you don't want to rush the detangling process. Now, because I do this often, I can take bigger sections, but by any means, do what's comfortable for you. If you have to take small sections or even like break this up into smaller, super like micro sections, then do that. Just make sure that you are not rushing when you are handling natural hair, because a lot of my clients, when they come, they say I'm not heavy-handed at all and it's like the easiest blow dry ever. But I know there are some stylists out there that just want to get the job done as quickly as possible. With natural hair, that's not the case. You want to make sure that you are patient and you are taking your time, okay? And clients will remember that too. They'll remember when somebody was rough with their hair, somebody actually took the time to detangle. So even if it takes an extra 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, make sure that you're taking your time, okay? Side note, your girl, her birthday was on 9/23. Shout out to everybody who showed me so much love on my birthday, whether it was via DM, text, call, comments. You guys show me so much love. I was not even able to respond to all the comments, so I just want to throw that out there. Thank you guys so much for showing me birthday love, as well as showing love on my pictures that I posted with my husband and I. They are all in my community tab. If you missed that, go check that out. So you guys already know, I feel like I've done enough talking in this beginning part, but I will make sure that I link everything I use down below as always. And I'm just going to let this first part play through. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I literally have people DM me all the time saying, like, you're so cool, you're so chill. Feel free to ask me any hair questions that you may have, whether it's in a DM, the comments I try to answer to, but email is definitely best if you really urgently need to get to me and have a quick prompt response, okay? Because my DMs do get flooded and my Instagram does get flooded a lot, so sometimes I don't see notifications. So please just shoot me a quick email if you guys need help, or try to like help each other out in the comments. But if not, just reach out to me again. Like, I'm human, okay? So again, I'm gonna let this part play and I'll be back in just a second.
That's what's so bright. That's what's up, boy.
Also, you guys know that I always go in after I'm done the first initial blow dry with the round brush. If you don't know that, again, please be sure to watch my actual full blow dry tutorial start to finish on how I blow dry, detangle, and do natural hair, as well as products that I use. But I did round brush her off camera. The reason being was because I actually recorded this on my phone and I had not realized that my phone had died. So I just kept working, and by the time I went to check it, I was already on this part and there was no way to like obviously get that footage. So I'm going in with my custom flat irons. You guys already know www.cassandraolivia.com. Be sure to use the code YTCast10. YT stands for YouTube, and just make sure that you get your 10% off. We are almost sold out. Every time I restock, we sell out instantly. Like, you guys are the goats. It's between you guys, my clients, and my Instagram followers. Like, literally so appreciative. And I just thank you guys so much for supporting another small Black owned business, because I really do try my best to make sure that everybody is satisfied and that I bring to you guys the best high-end products, whether that be flat iron and things coming soon. But I just want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to get their hands on this, because after this last batch is done, guys, I'm so serious. Like, I'm not buying any for probably a while, just because I want to venture off and do other things. I know that's like TMI and completely off topic, but make sure that you check out my flat irons. This one looks a little different. I know people always ask in the comments, like, is this the same one? It looks different. It is different. This is the prototype, okay? Nothing's wrong with the prototype. That's why it doesn't have my logo and it's not all black. But of course, you guys have the full shebang. You feel me? The packaging is right, the name is right on there, the iron is all black, so it's all of that. I'm sorry for the noise in the back. My husband just came in the garage, and I'm not going to shoot this over, so I'm so sorry for that. Come on in, babe. So now I'm just going in and pressing her out, and then when I'm done, I'm going to show you guys how I do her haircut. I like to follow my client's natural shape of the hair, and then I like to just go in at a 90-degree angle and pull out everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and let that part play, and then I will probably pop back in somewhere towards the end.
That's what's up, boy. That's what's up, boy. That's what's up, boy. That's what's up, boy. That's what's up, boy.
So my client, all of her hair is pressed out. She's all combed down. Everything looks nice. Look at the shine on her hair. This is before I even add any extra shine product into her hair. And I'm just following the natural shape of my client's hair. So you can kind of see where it's already splitting. So I'm just going to try to go up and trim her hair and just follow where her hair stops splitting, just to ensure that her hair is nice and full without taking off too much. So make sure that you consult with your clients prior to trimming or cutting their hair. Because she's been coming for years, I already know what she likes. She trusts me completely. But of course, if this was a new client, I would definitely make sure to tell them, hey, this is what needs to be taken off. This is my personal opinion. And then we can go from there. Some clients just say, go ahead. Some clients are more like, want to hold on to their hair. They don't want you to take off what needs to be taken off. They want to do it in steps. So just be sure that you're communicating with your clients, because again, I've heard so many like haircut, hair trim horror stories where girls think like, she was just going to take off a little bit and I turned around, I had a bob. So just don't be that hairstylist. Make sure that you're communicating with your client. And how I'm letting her hold the mirror, this is of course after I'm done. But if this were a new client and they weren't comfortable, I would actually let them hold the mirror how they are right now. And I would just show them as I'm trimming so that way they can see what's going on and feel a little bit more comfortable. So now that she's all pressed out, I'm just gonna go in and feather her hair. She told me I could pretty much do whatever. As long as her hair was done, she did not care. So I'm just going in with some of my favorite feathering techniques. I'm literally just using my wrist to flick the flat iron, not bumping it too hard, just adding some sexy feathers so that way when she moves, her hair will have some body, but it'll still be nice and straight. And then when she wraps it, it'll also like have a nice flow to it. So I'm just gonna finish feathering her. I'm getting ready to finish hanging with my hubby for my B-Day weekend. And thank you guys so much for your support and for the love. Again, your girl's about to tear some tacos up. So I hope everybody has a wonderful and productive day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Guess what's up, boy? 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 Guess what's up, boy?